see you. Good to see you again. Good to see your face again. Good to see you Well, how did they pluck us off All Things Again, would he, with a pretty ropey version of Neil Young's classic song Good to See You. Okay, standard tuning, no capos, doing it in the same key as Neil Young. This is based on his live version, and the outro was basically the intro that's on the recorded version. Okay, so mix and match. Okay, so let's get to it. Let me show you what I was doing. Okay. Right then, boys and girls, let's get down to it. Not the easiest song to play. The verse is fairly straightforward, but the chorus is quite tricky. Lots of hammer-ons and stuff, and you've got to sing over it. It's not the easiest one to do, but I'll do my best to show you what I think Neil Young is playing. Okay, it's probably not 100%, but it's fairly close. Okay, so we're starting off with a G chord, and we play the bassy notes, the thick strings. Right. Then a strum, okay? Right, got that? And then we play the open third and hammer up, use this second finger to hammer into that second fret on the third string. Right? Then you play this second string open. So now you've got, okay? Right. Now comes a bit of a tricky bit. Not that that wasn't tricky enough, but you've got to sort of double note. You've got to hit the pick for the music, because I'm using a pick. I'm using the pick to hit the open fourth, and a finger. I'm using this finger, the middle finger sort of thing. Pick the open second string. Right. What you've got to do at the same time, after you've done that, hit those two notes, is you hammer into a D chord. Okay? If you understand what I'm getting at there, open fourth with the pick, second string open with the finger, plucking that, but after you've plucked the two strings, you hammer into a D chord. Okay? So now you've got that. And then another couple little strums, okay? So now you've got, okay? Then we go to a C chord. Standard C chord, nothing special. But but when you come into that C chord, you've got to leave the fifth string open and hammer into that third fret on the fifth string. Okay, so it's like, right, let's got that. Right, so it's hammer into that open fifth to the third on the C chord, strum, and then what you do is that, and that's an open fourth to second hammer. Right, so now you've got, it does that sort of thing, up and down with the hammers, so it's open fifth to third, and then open fourth to second, and then open third to second, and back to the open fourth to second. So it's that sort of thing, slowly. Maybe put all that together to where we are at the beginning, right from the beginning. You got very slowly. I'll try and slow that right down for you. Then you go back and do that first bit again with the G to the G. It's exactly the same as you did the first time. Okay, so from the beginning, slowly. As far as we've got. This time you go to an A minor. Alright. And what you do there is you hit the 5th string, strum, A minor, then open up the 4th string and hammer into it. Alright, so you got. Right. Okay. Now, so far. As far as we've got. Then we go to the C chord. And then we play that 5th string, strum, then open up the 4th string, hammer into the 2nd fret, strum. So it's after the A minor, it's that sort of thing, okay? So from the beginning up to so far. Okay, so as far as we've got. Back to the G to the D again. Right, this time we go to an E minor. Right, so after that G to D, play an E minor, play the bottom E string, strum, then open up the 5th string and hammer into the 2nd fret. Right. Now we got this. As far as we got, and then finally you go to the well, C. So it's not finally, but near the end. Go to the C after the E minor, and that's that 5th string, 3rd fret, strum, open up the 4th string, and then strum, hammer that open 4th to 2nd on the C. So now you've got this. Then we play the first one again, basically. Now it's not quite the same, sorry, I forgot to mention something. Now on the last one, forget what I've just said, the last one is when you come out of that E minor and C, G as usual, and then there's D as usual, sorry. And as soon as you've done that, you play the open 3rd, and then the 4th on the 4th, and then the C, and the full C. That one again, 5th string, strum, open 2nd, 2nd on the 4th, open, 2nd open, 4th string open to 2nd, so a hammer, and then open 3rd to 2nd, strum, back to open 4th, so as you did earlier, that sort of thing. Okay, so that coming out of that E minor, That's one. Bit of a handful, but here we go. I'll try and play it really slowly, okay? And this basically is the intro, but it also is the same as the chorus, okay? So here we go. And then we go into, repeat the whole thing, but this time we've got to sing the chorus. Good to see you again. Good to see you again. Good to see your face again. Good to see you. Okay, hopefully that makes sense to you. Okay, I can't explain it any better really. Anyway, so having done the intro and then do the same thing again but with words, glad to see you bit, okay, we go into a verse, okay. So, and the verse is a lot simpler. It's just mainly strumming, okay. So coming out of that, so I'll do the verse. I've been down the endless highway. That's just D to D, G to D, sorry, G to D. That's right. I've been down the endless highway. Now you can play either straight D is fine, or if you like to fancy it up a bit, you could play D with F sharp in the bass. Put your thumb over, 2nd fret bottom E string, or you could play it like that. First finger 2nd on the bottom E string, 2nd finger 2nd on the 3rd, and pinky or 3rd finger on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string, 6 down to 2, not playing the top E string, okay? So you can either play it like da, 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 or you can just da, 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 or you can just play a straightforward D, okay, whichever, okay. So, I've been down the endless highway, A minor, passed on, back to G, solid. And then there's a quick one of those in there, okay. So it's G, I've been down D, the endless highway, A minor, passed on G, solid. There's one of those, so keeping the bottom E string on the 3rd fret and the top E string on the 3rd fret, but these two fingers go to like a C shape, 1st on the 2nd and 2nd on the 4th. Okay, so it's I've been down the endless highway, so that's one of those sort of quick, or you can play a C if you want. It's just whichever you want to do. It's just basically a, or G to C, G to C back to G, yeah. I've been down the endless highway, I passed on blessed home to you. So G to D again. Now this E minor, feel like making up C last time. So it's G to D to A minor to G, quick C to G, then G to D to E minor to C, and then we're back into the chorus again. Good to see you. Good to see you again. to see your face again. Good to see you. And then another verse and another chorus, right? And for the ending, I just did, on the recorded version, it starts off like this. Okay, but I put it on the end instead, because on the live version it goes straight into the chorus. Okay, so all that is G. Okay, so it's G to C back to G. Da, 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 and then it's the same sort of thing, but G. So it's G to D to C. Right, so it's G. Got that? And then if you wanted to put that as intro, it then goes into that. And so on, okay? So there you have it, boys and girls, my tutorial on Neil Young's Good to See You as best as I can get it and explain it. Thanks very much for watching this, and I'll see you in the next lesson. Bye for now.